Shootings are up. You know that. Homicides are up. Violent crime in general is up. And we see your emails. Portlanders are scared. Today, we emailed Multnomah County DA Mike Schmidt for this story. His office wrote back, quote, "Safety concerns across our community are real." The email went on to say, "We have seen violent crimes and particularly gun violence increase across the country. Other major cities across the country are experiencing the same surge." But like we said, it's not just statistics. It can't be just numbers. There are some intangible elements too. Our team was talking about this. It's kind of like a brazen factor. Random crimes at times, committed stranger on stranger in broad daylight. Now, the city doesn't track things like that in statistics. But we want to be transparent with you. We've been noticing a bit of a shift in the reports that we get, the releases that police send us. So we asked Maggie Vespa to round up just a few of the most, frankly, jarring crimes that we've seen recently, committed out in public in busy downtown Portland. And they all had that brazen factor that we know has left a lot of you nervous.
To zero in on the issue of violence in downtown Portland, we're going to tell you about three cases that came across our news desk and really grabbed our attention. Case number 1 stems from a violent assault on a busy sidewalk, an attack on police, and a suspect who hours later was let back on the streets. His name, court documents show, is Jordan Locke. Thursday afternoon, police say Locke stole a soda from a coffee shop near Southwest 3rd and Alder. When the owner confronted him, investigators say Locke punched her in the face and stole her cell phone. 3 police officers later tracked Locke down near Northwest Nadeau and Pine. According to court documents, Locke attacked the arresting officers, beating one with a barrage of punches. Court documents show Locke later said about one officer, "I think I killed him." Investigators eventually tased and arrested Locke, but he wasn't in custody long. According to court documents, Judge Henry Cantor released Locke on his own recognizance despite Locke's history of violent crimes and a record of failing to show up for court dates. Judge Cantor declined to comment. Portland police, in a statement, called it frustrating. On to case 2.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
In this case, the victim is telling his story here on the phone in Multnomah County Court. This hearing happened Tuesday.
He ran up behind me and just hit me in the back of the head with that police baton.
That victim, who KGW is declining to name, told the court he was attacked by 3 men, including the man in the defendant's box, ID'd as Aaron Magar. Magar faces several charges, including assault. His bail is set at roughly $250,000. Court documents show this attack happened Monday around 11 a.m. near Southwest 3rd and Oak. The victim telling the judge he has 9 stitches in his head and he doesn't know the men or why they attacked him.
I'm scared of Portland at this point. I just hope that there's room in the jails to keep criminals that are as violent as this away from people that are just trying to walk in downtown Portland at 9 a.m.
Finally, case number 3, an update on an attack that made headlines earlier this summer.
Police say a woman visiting from out of town was stabbed.
Late last month, a tourist was stabbed in the middle of Old Town. Police said, again, the attack was random and the victim was hospitalized, but she survived. The woman they arrested, Tammy Imholt, seemed incoherent, say police. She's been charged with second-degree assault and unlawful use of a weapon. She's being held on roughly $250,000 bail. No trial date has been set. Local business owners theorized it's on the public to try and keep the peace downtown.
We are lacking private security. We're lacking police services. So everybody else is going to have to step up and be involved.
And a late update on this story. Jordan Locke, the man accused in case number 1, failed, according to court documents, to report to pre-trial services after his release. So another judge issued a bench warrant for his arrest. And Wednesday afternoon, Locke was rearrested. He's now being held in Multnomah County Jail on roughly $250,000 bail. I'm Maggie Vespa, KGW News.